Are you ready to discover your passion? If so, stay tuned because I'm going to share with you how you can unlock your passion, stir your soul, and be able to align with your purpose. Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Harmony. I'm a twin flame expert helping twin flames around the globe phase spheres, find freedom, and glow forward on fire. Welcome to my weekly glow show. Today I want to ask you the question, what are you passionate about? I hear this over and over and over from clients as well as patients for over 20 years that I know there's something inside of me that needs to express itself. I know there's something that I came here to do. I mean, we are a global planet waking up to the idea that we want more fulfillment, more compassion and passion for what we do and what we came here to do. And there is that inner gut that is stirring inside of us saying, let me out of here. I want to express what I came here to, the message I came here to deliver and share with the world, as well as align with the mission and the purpose that you came here to deliver and bring it to form through even, especially your twin flame journey. And so I hear this question over and over, how do I do this? And so we're going to talk about some ways to do this and how I'm personally, this is what I'm passionate about. I'm passionate about teaching other people how to get passionate and using my examples as an inspiration to share with others. And, when you guys tell me that something that resonated with a video that I have delivered here as part of my own mission, and you tell me that it woke you up or it helped you really have a clear picture of your direction, or maybe even like reading my book has been life impacting, changing within your own world, in your own environment. And that lights my fire. That is fuel to my fire. That sparks me. And so when I ask you this question, it's kind of looking at and taking inventory of the things that light you up, both personally, in your life, in your love, and in your mission or your livelihood. And so, just don't forget that you're not alone in the idea of what is this? And I know I came here and I know there's something in there, but I don't know how to unlock this passion or align with my purpose. And so what we kind of have to do here is we got to stop thinking about what is the purpose, and we have to start living our life from a place of passion every day. And so I have been guided to put together not only just this today's topic and the message for today, guided around what is your passion, what are you passionate about, but to literally create an entire program, a free program that I'll have a link below and I'll share more with you throughout this video that I was guided to bring into form. I was already feeling something coming as a new content of, I got several free resources out there and I felt something coming, and it sort of collided today when I was doing this downloading for today's information. And actually that's how everything fell into place. My day was like an interesting day as it didn't have things filled up and it had space in my day. And in the space that I had, it just left the space for what you're going to see within what I'm going to share with you to come in today. And that's how this stuff aligns. We got to create the space for what it is that we are here to do, share, be, have. And so, as I mentioned, you really got to start living a life of passion. You cannot wait until you get into reunion to be able to find the happiness inside of yourself in order to decide you're going to live life, right? It's not going to work that way. It just isn't. And you got to stop making somebody else responsible for your happiness. You got to dig deep inside yourself and say, what stirs my soul? What can I do to awaken the energy inside of me? What can I do to ignite my heart and those desires and get those things out so that then we can add the fuel to our inner flame that we used to create with, which is this creation I'm sharing with you today. And that allows us to set our world on fire. Now, I got to tell you this week, I'm going to put a link to this below. I'm going to find it. There's a little girl from that show. What is the show? America's Got Talent. And she's singing the song, This Girl Is on Fire. And I swear to you, if I could sing, this would be a song I would be singing. And I will also claim this to be basically my theme song. And because this is how I feel. This girl's on fire. And, you know, it's only been, if you look back and if you follow me for very long, I was thinking about this earlier when I was walking my dog Champ. It's almost been a year ago, next month, that I went to trial to get Champ back through an 8-month court battle that I went through and had my heart shattered to be another layer of the crap I had to release, to free my soul, to align with my mission and purpose in a bigger, brighter, bolder way, and to really create justice, to stand up and stand in my truth, rise up and speak up and step out to be here at my greatest capacity to share with you. And if you have watched me develop, I've been unfolding. You know, I was talking to a client just last week about that she's being asked to do the same thing. We're up leveling. Our energy is going higher. I mean, everybody's doing this, okay? So it's not just her, it's not just me. We're all doing this, and that's why I'm here to share this with you. But basically, in the up leveling, as we go out bolder, bigger, and live our passion, and we express that because it wants to be expressed, you know, that's going to make us stand out. And a lot of times we don't want to stand out, and we want to hide that light under a bushel because we don't want to create conflict. We don't want to be noticed. We don't want to have to, you know, be criticized and ridiculed about, you know, what is our message, especially in Twin Flame Candyland. And, you know, and I was sharing with her, you know, as her biggest concern was, what are people going to think, or how would she handle coming out of this bigger, bolder way, knowing and realizing that as you go through the contrast and the duality and you pull out your bolder side, more passion and living from that, that you're also going to pull out the shadow, which means not only are you going to have more people love you, you're going to have more people that don't like what you do. And, you know, I was just sharing with her, you know, yeah, go read some of my reviews on Amazon about my book and things like that. You know, not everybody aligns with the message, or they see it in the same perception. But the thing is, you know, I got to tell you, you know, and I've had the same thing with my development I was saying here, as far as coming out bigger, bolder, and more passion within my purpose and delivering this message to you guys. You know, the same thing. The key here I want you to know in this is I didn't wait to get it perfect to come out here and share it. I did it. The mission was in motion as I developed and I grew and I unfolded and I became stronger and I became, you know, my strength and confidence and what it is that I'm here to do, be, have, say. And I didn't wait to get it perfect. We can't, because otherwise we will continue to be waiting. So it's kind of the same thing. If you're waiting to figure out what your purpose is before you go out there and start it, you're going to keep waiting. Don't wait. Start living the purpose. Start putting your energy and your passion into something, even if it's nothing but your own life for the moment, to expand that into your own love for everything, loving what you do and those around you, and creating your own experience And that's going to create, you become the magnet, you become the light, and you become the electrifying, producing your own world, co-creating your life and what you want. And it's going to, you're going to be the magnet, and you're going to attract, and like attracts like. And the higher up you go in vibration, the more of a higher vibrational manifestation you can come for all of your rewards that you deserve for having went through all of these things. And so I invite you to definitely say yes today to this, your passion. And let's just really talk about what passion is, okay? So if we, in the dictionary, basically, the really interesting thing I uncovered when I actually went to look this up today, just to kind of have a knowledge and a clear perception of what does the dictionary say. And it says that the passion is the definition of the suffering of Jesus between the Last Supper and his crucifixion before he died. And, you know, I found that very interesting, being, you know, I have looked at the twin flame journey as being the steps of Christ through going through the ascension of wearing the crown of thorns of all the pain and the hell that we go through to develop who we are, to become our best versions of ourselves and become the gems and the diamonds and the crown, and to align with all that we love, because we're letting go of what's not serving us purpose anymore, and we're being put through the test of a rebirth and resurrecting into our highest version of ourselves. So it was really interesting that that's what, you know, I believe it was the no, I don't remember if it was the Webster or the Meridian, the other one that was the I don't know, I'm having a blank right now. But the other thing in passion, in part of the definition is, though, it's also a strong attraction or an intense desire that says that you have like this enthusiasm towards, you know, it's a compelling enthusiasm towards someone or something that you want to, that you have a feeling for, that you want to bring that feeling into form, basically. And so today, as I was reading this, I actually made a post on my social media that like was my own kind of definition, and it became a quote. And I wrote it down here so you can hear this. So, passion is a driving force that stirs your soul, awakens your energy, ignites your heart's desires, adds fuel to your inner flame, and sets your world on fire. Dr. Harmony, that's my quote. I want to say that again. Passion is a driving force that stirs your soul, awakens your energy, ignites your heart's desires, adds fuel to your fire, your inner flame, I should say, and sets your world on fire. And so, you know, I want to ask you again, what excites you? What are you passionate about? And so the key here that I'm going to give you some tips on today is how you can unlock your passion, so that you can begin to feel your soul stir, awaken that energy inside that ignites your heart, so that in that you feel that fuel coming to that inner flame, so you can then take action and set your world on fire. So we can all be singing "This Girl's on Fire," "This Guy's on Fire," right? And so you know, you should be asking yourself a few questions. You know, what excites me? What is my greatest gifts? What do other people see in me? That what do I bring? What do I present to others that I hear over and over that I bring out in them? What do people tell me as a repetition that when they see me, I bring this out of them? And if you haven't been told that, maybe you should select a few people, friends, and ask them that question of, how do you view me? How do you see me? When you're around me, what do I bring out in you? Because these are things that can help you develop your, like a sense of your own gifts, your own abilities, how you help others. Because as I just said to you, when you all tell me in your comments, messages that I receive, which by the way, I appreciate all your likes, comments, shares, and following me, because you light my fire. You are the fuel to my fire that ignites me and helps me glow forward on fire with my own mission. And, you know, we got to sometimes come up with, what is our why? Why do we show up? What did we come here to bring and speak into this world? And what is not only is my gifts, but what am I good at? You know, like, take a look at these things and ask yourself a few of these questions. But in addition to that, then I just want to share with you and invite you to jump on board with this new free tool resource that I have been guided to share with you guys. And that is a 30-day Unlock Your Passion project. And basically what the plan or the goal is with that is, you'll have a link below. So get plugged in, get signed up, because I will be sending out like daily inspiration, different motivation, different tips, tools, techniques, and tricks that will help you to be able to stir your soul, that will help you be able to elevate your energy and be able to like awaken, you know, the energy inside, that will help you start to ignite your heart's desires. And the ultimate goal is that through this 30 days, you will take enough of these small daily actions. So it's going to be small daily actions that will be sent to you every day for 30 days, that in the accumulation of taking a little action every day over 30 days, you're creating enough momentum that helps to stir your soul, awaken your energy, and that will help you unlock your passion so that you can then go ahead and take that next step of an understanding of what it is that you maybe came here to do. Because once you take and you ignite and unlock this inner passion, then you're able to connect and take it into not just your life, but into your relationships and into your livelihood, because it's going to be the same concept, just going from the inside out. You know, this is a fuel, a fire igniting, coming from the inside out. And again, no one can do this for you. You know, and the number one thing, and this is what I want to talk to you about today, about getting plugged into such a regimen and taking action to discover what is your passion. Because, you know, what you really need to do is find the time for that and make the time for that, really. So I want to talk to you about a few ways that you can make some time for this, as well as ways that you can, you know, even regardless, that how can you discover what your purpose is, and then, you know, what is the benefits of doing this. So one of the number one things here is that when it comes to time, it's just like anything, any exercise regimen. We're all given the same amount of time in a day, and it's a matter of what we choose to do with it. So, you know, it's not as much about time as it is what you choose to do with your time. Because just like anything else in life, if you want something bad enough, or you have a desire enough to want to do something, you will. You just will. And so, like, if you have been on this fence of feeling like, I know there's this message inside of me. I know that I came here to share this. The majority is doing this. And you know that there's more purpose and more fulfillment that you want within your own life and that you want to help others also do. Then it's going to take some time for you to unlock that information, for you to unlock your passion and align with your purpose. So, stop trying to, one more time I got to say this, stop trying to discover what your purpose is from your mind. Remember that it's a passion that's inside of you that it's ignited through feeling. And that feeling will then magnetize and direct you towards all your actions that will bring to you and unfold everything about the purpose. So if you're really wanting to get into purpose, unlock your passion, and that will put you in alignment with your purpose. So take the time to do things like limit your time on social media. Turn off the TV, and I got to tell you something too. This is like a commitment in this, a commitment to yourself. It's a commitment for me to show up here every week to deliver this message for you. I have to plan it. I have designated time that I know that I'm going to be working on the content for it, the recording of it, the producing of it, the delivery of it. And, I have to have the space for it. We have to create the space. But you also need the desire to be there, right? And so that desire for me to show up here has to go deeper than that into what is my why and why am I showing up here? And it's always harmony. What am I gaining, out of this? And for me, it's gaining an inner drive that is allowing to stir my own soul, knowing that I'm helping someone else, and that gives me enthusiasm to share and to show up and be consistent. So what I'm saying here is you have to make a commitment, and you need to be consistent to that commitment. And stop paying attention to all this bad stuff out there. Like it's saying, limit social media, but turn off the TV. Put your twin flame on a shelf right now and say, I don't know what the outcome is for that, but I know that I deserve to have a happy life and to live in happiness and to experience love. And so you need to get the inner passion. You don't need to wait for anyone. I don't care who it is to give or fulfill that for you. So it's finding it inside. So another sure way to help you in this, not only finding time, but also to help you kind of discover the passion, is to do things that enhance and increase your energy from the inside out. I'm going to give you an example. 20 minutes of exercise a day will add 2 hours to your day based on your energy levels of being able to continue to produce, to be able to continue to align within yourself of having the energy of the things it takes to show up. And, I was mentioning this, but, we're in a place of bringing this stuff into form. And some people have been overstructured and they need to really kind of let go. So I'm not going to say everybody's in this position, but myself included in this. I'm being asked to up it a notch because I have let go of a lot of structure from what I've had in the past. And now I'm being asked to up level and to get more done and to be more in a place of excellence. And one of the things I'm personally discovering is, I thought at some point that I was letting go of all this perfectionism that I had. And, your greatest weakness will become your greatest strength when you allow it to, and you use it in a productive manner. And so as I come full circle personally, I'm seeing that all of my organizational skills, all of my ability to be and compile and organize things is not just from the ego and the perfection side of that, but it's now being in the excellence of that, and that I am taking my A game to the next level and showing up in even a higher state of frequency, so I can also personally up level my own returns on my rewards in order to be able to live my best life in a place experiencing passion and purpose and fulfillment. And so, you know, these are some tips for you to gain some time in order to discover your passion. Now let's talk about how you can discover your purpose. Start to make a list of the things that you're interested in. And in that list, leave some flexibility and possibly some things that maybe you haven't thought of before. Because as we let go of our old self, we're creating the space in order to bring in new things. And so while you might actually revisit some of the things you've done in the past, or some of the things that's been on your list to do, for instance, take a class such as an art class, a photography class, a dance class, those sorts of things. Maybe they've been on your list to do those things. But maybe, for instance, I don't know, this just came to me, maybe, you know, scuba diving or something like that is something that, you know, you've never thought about doing. You know, take your desires to the next level. Think in terms of the next level. Join a group that, you know, of like-minded interest or like heart or higher consciousness. And, you know, get yourself out of your mundane, your constant, repetition of the same old thing over and over. But when you go to these groups, go to places that lift you up, and that when you walk out of there, you feel like you have went up a few notches in your energy level, and that you can feel that passion. But when you do this, don't go into these scenarios dumping your crap. Choose to, I've been shown how to jump these timelines, and I'm teaching clients how to jump timelines. And in this concept I'm teaching you today, and in this 30-day Unlock Your Passion project, I'm teaching you to jump timelines so that you can stop living in this place of chaos, and that you can turn that confusion and chaos into clarity, and that you can then put that pain into purpose, and you can start to serve a cause. And, you know, so here's something else too that's coming through. Think about what it is you dreamed about as a child. What did you say you were going to be when you grow up? What did you say you were going to do when you grew up? Because we forget about those childlike things. And I got to tell you, when I was a child, I was writing books, I was writing screenplays, and I said I'm an author over and over and over. The whole thing, and I'm talking 8 to 12 years old. Even when I was I don't even remember the age, but I got to say 10 to 12 years old, I wrote a song, sent it off to Nashville, and it was recorded by some artist in Nashville, and I still have the 45 LP that I would love to get one of those little players and hear it, because I haven't heard it since I've been forever. But do you know, when in the last 3 or 4 years, I ran across some stuff, and I found it. At first I thought I don't even know what happened to it. I found that 3 to 4 years ago, and somewhere I still have it around, and one of these days I'm going to find that, and just for the fun of it, to listen to that, you know. But that's what a dreamer I was as a child. As a child at 10 and 12 years old, how do you write a song? How do you get it to Nashville? How do you get it sung by an artist that became a record? I have a record. That I can't say it was the best song. I don't even remember all the words. I know it's on the stuff I have. But, you know, this is what we have to do. As a child, we think no limitations. We're not we are not put in a box. We don't have put these capacities on ourselves. And I'm telling you to get out of the box and remove your limitations and just start to think about as if you were a child. And yes, as a child, maybe we were also told no, but go back and visit that childhood and reconnect with that child and start to tell that child, yes, you can do these things that you came here to bring into the world and enjoy life and connect with what it is you're passionate about. And there are the benefits now. I want to talk about the benefits for choosing to unlock your passion will be that you will be able to live a fulfilled life. You'll be able to have a greater sense of satisfaction. It's worth the time, folks. It is worth the time to do this, to take the time to love yourself enough to increase your energy, to leave a contribution to humanity. We're twin flames changing history here. It's time to get off the pity party and stop feeling sorry for ourselves and get in alignment with what it is we came here to do and experience the joy and the inner peace and the love and the passion from within and go share it with others. And to, in the process of creating that commitment and fulfilling that commitment and living it out loud, living our love out loud is what passion is. It's just coming through. It's building confidence in ourselves and in our journey that allows us to show up and be an example for others to follow, which is why I'm here today, which is why I've put together a 30-day Unlock Your Passion project for you to show up, get excited, get plugged in, get signed up now. You're going to receive daily inspiration that includes a combination of motivational videos, action steps that'll be downloads that you can implement, some tools in order to be able to stir your soul, to unlock your passion inside, and upgrade your energy so that you can live out loud too, and that you can take the seed I'm planting and go share with others and let the explosion of that magnify and bring into form that which, for me personally, is my own mission. All right, wow. Woo. I'm so excited for you. So I want to leave you, not only make sure that you get plugged into that, but I want to just share this quote one more time because this girl is on fire, and who's going to join me? I want to hear below who's going to join me. This is make this fun, make this exciting. Start singing every morning. Get something, do something to get that soul stirring. So passion is a driving force that stirs your soul, that awakens your energy, it ignites your heart and desires. It's being able to add the fuel to your inner flame so that you can go out and set your world on fire. All right, be sure to like, comment, share the shine. May you always face your fears, find freedom, glow forward on fire. Namaste.